Hello and welcome to the channel. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to cause a major rift in the opposition Labour Party, as it has emerged that he is planning to appoint the party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi's trusted ally, as a minister in his government. Despite Peter Obi challenging Tinubu's emergence as president at the Election Petition Tribunal, it is believed this ally is going to accept the appointment. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Ministerial list. Tinubu is planning to appoint one of the key figures in Peter Obi's team, Bola. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Daniel Bola, has alleged that President Bola Tinubu is planning on appointing one of the key figures in Peter Obi's presidential team as a minister in his cabinet. Bola stated that the move is set to cause a major upset in the Labour Party. Speaking via a post on his verified Twitter handle on Thursday, the former lawmaker claimed that the unidentified politician has agreed to accept the position. He wrote, "PBAT is reported to want to cause a major upset in the Labour Party camp by appointing one of the key figures of the Obi presidential team into his cabinet as a minister. It is also reported that the person has agreed." Meanwhile, Bola has said Nigerians are suffering under the Bola Tinubu-led federal government. In a post via his verified Twitter handle, Bola stated that the rate of hardship in the country is unbearable following the policies rolled out by the current administration. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) chieftain lamented the high cost of necessities in the country, including food items, transportation, goods and services, medicals and school fees. Bola also claimed he receives no less than 30 calls from people daily asking for help, stressing that Nigerians are just asking for simple things to survive in a nation endowed with natural and human resources riches. He wrote, "Nigerians are suffering. Man, this is too much. The high cost of everything, food items, transportation, goods and services, medicals, school fees. No day I get less than 30 calls. People are asking for just these simple things to survive in a nation endowed with every riches in natural and human resources. God help us." Meanwhile, in other news, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party (LP) in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, has condemned the continued disruption of business and social activities in the southeast over the sit-at-home directives. In a statement issued via his Twitter handle on Thursday, Obi said the development in the southeast is essentially a criminal activity that must be nipped in the bud with the collaboration between the security agencies and the people in the region. The former governor of Anambra State also commended the Southeast governors for their renewed efforts at curbing the insecurity in the state, adding that there is a need to be more strategic and intelligence-driven in the approach to reducing the suffering of innocent people. He added that the rising insecurity in the north-central zone of the country, especially in Mangu local government area of Plateau State, and the criminal activities in the southeast are all becoming very worrisome. He said, "The rising insecurity in the country leading to mindless bloodletting, particularly in the north-central zone of the country, and the continued disruption of business and social activities in the southeast are all becoming very worrisome. The violent attacks in the north-central states of Benue and Plateau lately took a new twist with high records of kidnapping, arson, and loss of human lives. According to the first quarter mass atrocities casualty tracking report, over 1,230 Nigerians were killed, 79 of them security operatives, with over 600 abductions in the first quarter of this year alone. With what has been happening in the north-central and Zamfara states lately, the figures as of today will be mind-boggling, even far more than the deaths recorded in Russia and Ukraine ongoing carnage. It is unacceptable that hundreds of innocent lives will continue to be wasted in Nigeria needlessly through communal clutches, bandits, and napping activities. The situation in the Mangu local government area of Plateau State has raised a lot of anxiety because of the number of lives and properties lost with very little resistance from security operatives. Also disturbing is the continued disruption of business and social activities in the southeast region over the sit-at-home directive purported to be coming from the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB when the body has publicly denied issuing such directive. What is going on in the southeast, therefore, is essentially a criminal activity that must be nipped in the bud, with all hands being on deck, security agencies and the people alike. The southeast governors are to be commended for their renewed efforts at curbing this menace, but there is a need to be more strategic and intelligence-driven in our approach to reducing the suffering of innocent people. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Obi, who lamented the killing of innocent lives through communal clashes, bandits, and napping activities, called on the security agencies to tackle the rising insecurity across the country. He added, security agencies should take necessary and quick steps to arrest the ugly incident because the country cannot just be spilling the blood of innocent lives. We as a people, through our various governments, should up our value for human lives in the way and manner we respond to issues that touch lives. The implications of an insecure environment for development are far-reaching because no investor will consider going to an area where their resources will not be safe and secured. Therefore, I would like to urge critical stakeholders in these areas, traditional, Christian, and Muslim leaders, to continue pushing for peace among their people in the way and manner they conduct themselves. The various governments at all levels should also take deliberate steps to address the issue of poverty and youth unemployment because the provision of stomach infrastructure is the surer way to tackle insecurity. Also, urgent steps should be taken consciously and intentionally to ameliorate the hardship of the people. In related news, former Special Assistant to ex-President Muhammadu Buhari on digital communications, Bashir Ahmad has tackled the Labour Party LP presidential candidate, Peter Obi, amidst the insecurity and sit-at-home issues affecting the southeast region. Obi, in a statement on Thursday, condemned the continued disruption of business and social activities. However, his position on IPOB did not sit well with some people, including Ahmad, who sees the statement as an attempt to absolve the secessionist group of blame for the insecurity bedeviling the southeast. Reacting, the former presidential aide said such submission on IPOB should not come from a person aspiring to lead Nigeria. Taking to his Twitter account, Ahmad wrote, "It is frustrating how Peter Obi, for innumerable times, publicly shielded and denied the role of IPOB for excessive insecurity in the East. That shouldn't be a character of an aspiring leader of a complex country like Nigeria." That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.